If nuclear pasta was a superhero, the argument about who the strongest hero is would be short-lived. It would even become a laughable matter to bring up. Not because there would be a superhero with a name as ridiculous as nuclear pasta, but because even if Superman, Thanos, Omni-man, and Captain Marvel were put together, they wouldn't be able to match even a quarter of his strength. Don't believe me? Come along. Now let's take a look at nuclear pasta for what it really is. If it came down to it, we would compare it to the inanimate yet the toughest substances we already know, some of which include diamonds, steel, graphene, and if you like, we could even throw in the fictional vibranium. And yet none of these would match the strength of the nuclear pasta in its fraction. Scientists have reported that nuclear pasta is at least 10 billion times stronger than steel. And that is a billion with a B.
Interesting.
So now you know the degree of toughness we are dealing with here. As though this material was not intriguing enough, wait till you hear about the substance within which it thrives. More on that further down this video. When was the last time you thought about life outside of Earth? Very rarely would you. Along with the billions of people on Earth, think about the solar system, or what is beyond it. Everybody is busy living life, and that is okay. But it is worth noting that others have committed their lives and passion to discovering what goes on outside of Earth. And sometimes they make the most incredible breakthroughs and discoveries. Nuclear pasta is one of such once-in-a-lifetime discoveries. Theories had been propounded years ago about the possible existence of this material, but there wasn't much evidence to prove it. However, in 2013, some scientists conducted experiments and detailed findings that revealed that a peculiar phase of matter might exist.
A 2013 publication had also hypothesized that nuclear pasta exists, but there were no simulations at the time that could show us what it was like.
Various tests, observations, and investigations have been and are still being conducted to gain accuracy in these findings and their relevance to us. So, where can this tough material be found? The nuclear pasta is located in what we call a neutron star. Neutron stars are incredible phenomena in themselves. A neutron star is the remaining core of a once massive star that leaves out its lifespan and goes out in an explosive process called a supernova. The core left behind, the neutron star, has three major features. It spins repeatedly, is highly dense, and has a powerful magnetic field. If informative and exciting content is what you are looking for, then subscribe to this channel today. We intentionally use the word major here to indicate that the neutron star has loads of other properties. The power and strength of the neutron star are seen when put in contrast to the Sun in our solar system. It may look so much smaller in size to the Sun, only 20 kilometers or 13 miles wide, but don't be fooled. It is so much more powerful. For instance, if you took a spoonful of the Sun, it would weigh something around 5 pounds. But if you took a spoonful of a neutron star, it would weigh about 1 to 6 billion tons. This gives context to its dense property. The neutron star is known to have a mass 1.4 times that of our Sun and has a diameter that would occupy about the size of a city on Earth.
That's huge. So huge.
Again, the gravitational force of the neutron star is about 2 billion times greater than the Earth. If we found it anywhere near our solar system, it would simply destroy our planet plus a few others. Thankfully, neutron stars like to mind their own business and do not plan on visiting anytime soon. The closest neutron star to us is the Calvera, and it is 617 light-years away. That means that even if we wanted to find trouble for ourselves by visiting it, it'd take us 11 million years to get to it. And that would be with the fastest spaceship. All the best to whoever may want to take up that challenge. And so this is the kind of material the nuclear pasta is found in. Does it surprise you that it has such a unique ability to become the strongest material in the universe?
Yeah, it does.
You can also check out our video on the most humongous fungus in the world. But why that name though? Nuclear pasta. Within the neutron star, about a kilometer below its outer layer, the pressure of the neutron star crushing against its insides as it falls apart causes its protons and neutrons to form a particular arrangement or pattern. These arrangements, scientists observed, resemble the various forms of pasta we know, hence the name. Scientists have even given specific pasta names to the different structures observed. These include names like spaghetti, waffles, gnocchi, lasagna, etc.
Okay, it's not actually pasta, but it is a material so dense that it's approximately 10 billion times stronger than steel. And yes, scientists have named it after their favorite food.
Moreover, to prove its claim as the strongest material, as discovered by Matt Caplan, a researcher at the McGill Space Institute, scientists simulated a test process. A physicist at Indiana University, Charles Horowitz, had this to say about the test. Our nuclear pasta simulations involve more nucleons than any previous work. And he wasn't wrong. When Matt Caplan and his colleagues began what would become the most extensive simulation of nuclear pasta, they used approximately 3 million protons and neutrons with a matching 2 million processors to enable it to run. The climax of the simulation was the nuclear pasta's ability to withstand highly intense stretching and squeezing without breaking. It passed the test and officially retained its title as the most durable material. As indicated earlier, many more scientific tests and explorations are being conducted to track other characteristics of the nuclear pasta. Some of these include its ability to create gravitational waves in miniature mountains on the surface of the neutron stars. If you were wondering what we could use this robust material to do or create in terms of weapons or an Iron Man suit, stop wondering. None of that is going to happen. They would first have to obtain it. And even if by some miracle they did, the nuclear pasta would be too stable to be used for anything substantial, at least for what we know at the moment. Does this information make you think about what other phenomenal substances, materials, and worlds exist outside our sphere of existence? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section.